Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect... Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Cech punts it upfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi in acres of space out. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's got chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's there and gets it away. Zanetti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Nedved.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Eto'o just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Zanetti. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Now Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Opts for safety. Maldini. Thuram. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And he welcomes it in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Luis Suarez. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That's a nicely measured pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Nedved. Bergomi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Suarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Brazil may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Zanetti. Zanetti goes steaming forward. He has found the way through. Here's Vieira. And it's Thuram. Messi. Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lovely feet. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Seedorf. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Gullit. And he's cut it out.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
And it's Luis Suarez. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's Thuram. Messi. That's Vieira. And here's Messi. Eto'o. And it's Seedorf. Eto'o. Nedved. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Suarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maldini. And it's lofted through here. Bergomi is there to clear. And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5, Luis Suarez. Numero 21.
And it's made sure that's not getting through.
Numero 4.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Il numero 11, il numero 9.
Thuram.
Il numero 17.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. And it's played forward. Kaká. Milan looking to pass their way through. Kaká.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Brazil are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Right, Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shevchenko, and he was quick to react. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge, Kaká, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Hullet. And that's an excellent interception.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
And we're
recupero.
throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. Caught offside that time. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gets his pass away, and he's surging through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And here, he's got the shot away! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's been intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bergomi wins the duel this time. Nedved. No, he's not getting past him there. But it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. Messi gets into some space. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal! Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that's been won straight back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. And it's Vieira.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent. So Luis Suarez!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil still without a single shot on target. Zanetti. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Seedorf just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. And through to the goalkeeper. He could be in here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is out of play. And Gullit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he has been fouled there. Roberto Baggio.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, real chance! Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Zanetti. Bergomi. And it's Thuram. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. And Zanetti. Thuram. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Looks a good ball through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. Vieira. Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gullit. Gullit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Driving forward. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Maldini. And it's Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn...
Oh, smashing header! He has done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sostituzione per il Milan. numero 21.
We have got changes here from both
Viene
sides, in
sostituito
fact.
con il numero 11.
Brazil have
Cambio di
broken
giocatori.
through. It's
L'affluenza di
1-0.
quest'oggi è
Look,
di
you can't deny that it's a blow,
80.607
but this game
spettatori.
is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafael Leao. Threads one in. Spread neatly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Seedorf. That's been cut out, well played. No way through there. Thuram cuts out the pass. Messi. And the counter is on. Rummenigge could try cutting inside here. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5, Luis Suarez. Numero 4, numero 6.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
Numero 9, il
Rafael
numero 17.
Leao, Seedorf
Il
in
numero 26.
acres of space out
Attenzione,
wide.
una sostituzione.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi. And the shot! And Cech pulls off a sensational save! And he thumps it clear. Messi. He's tried one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Kaká. That's good defending, very good defending.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Brazil making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Brazil are down to 10 men. Brazil are making a change, and they have two further opportunities to make more.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much
He can
faster.
run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. Can he put it away? He scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Cambio di giocatori.
Brazil making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
5 minuti di recupero.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's intervened well there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Gullit. Kaka. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Messi. And he's picked out the run. And they've got rid. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.